The absolute must-see political thriller of the year comes from Brazilian director Kleber Mendonça Filho. The Secret Agent stars Wagner Moura as a man who returns to his hometown of Recife, Brazil to escape his violent past. And as Brazil's official entry for the upcoming Academy Awards in the International Feature Film category, The Secret Agent was recently announced on the shortlist of films nominated, due in part to the excellent work of the casting director, Gabriel Dominguez. I spoke virtually with Mr. Gabriel Dominguez about his work on the acclaimed film, The Secret Agent. I'm with Gabriel Dominguez, who is the casting director of The Secret Agent. And Gabriel, thanks for joining me on this interview. And so, as a casting director, what movies do you think of that inspire you? That you say this is what I think of as good casting.
So many of them, let me think. I don't know, because maybe Kleber's movies. Aquarius was my first job as a assistant of casting. It was my first experience working on professional movie business, and I was fascinated about the interest of the actors to be part of the auditions and everything else, and the process of knowing them and talking to them and give them a chance to show their work and to make a scene for us and audition them and make an audition with them. So Aquarius was a very important movie in this sense for me to realize the importance of the actors of the casting for the to on the human landscape of the movie, you know.
And working on The Secret Agent versus on Aquarius, like what were the similarities and what were some of the differences?
There are some similarities because maybe both of them have a very big amount of roles and characters, and they are not they have like some few scenes, but they are all important. That's a similarity, I guess. uh, Even though they are, that's what I'm thankful for Kleber for working with him, because even the small characters, they have a very strong and powerful meaning. So to the casting process, this is a very important thing. Like, uh, there is no such a thing as a small role. Even the smaller role has something interesting and complex and full of layers and meanings and everything. So that's what I think it's quite similar in treating of a secret agent and Aquarius. The difference, I guess, is that the 70s makes it different, because to create a human landscape on Recife in the 70s, there are some particularities and characteristics that are possible to exist in this context, you know.
What advice would you give to filmmakers or to actors when they're going out for an audition, or a filmmaker that's casting for a film?
To filmmakers, I guess that I could advise to for them to be as gentle, the more gentle as you can to on the dealing with the actors, because they are in a specific position that they might be, I don't know, insecure or something like that. So try to create a safe space for them to show the best version of themselves, and give them elements and give them I don't know, uh, think of them as they are also uh, thinkers of the film. Like they are creators of the even if it is in an audition. Try to bring them together and share what you believe it's the more important things in the film, like the core of the film with them, and be generous with them, like try to bring them together. And I don't know. I guess it respect them. That's the the basic. But to the actors, I think that creates some mythological and I don't know some iconic things that you admire and like feed yourself with your love for the art, like create iconic and mythological figures that you are devoted for, and go for it. Try to study them, to watch everything they do, and be obsessed by it, and then things will work.
When you were working on this film, on The Secret Agent, what were some challenges that you had in casting, or what were some of the rewarding aspects of working on this film?
Some rewarding aspects is that Kleber is interested on knowing people, new people. He's interested in people, and he's interested in knowing people. He's very curious about human and humanity. So it was possible for us to open our guides and know people we didn't know by that time. Like at the same time, there are it's a system, like it's a system of thinking the whole casting. It's like we have the experienced actors who has this solid career in movie business in Brazil and everything else, and we have also people who have worked with Kleber before in other movies, like Carlos Francisco, Suzy Lopes, all of them. They worked with Kleber before, so they know the language, they know the spirit, they are very familiar with everything. But also we have the opportunity, the chance to open an open call and receiving material from people and try to investigate and to know new people that we didn't know by that time. So it was super rewarding to see like how, for example, Roberto Diógenes, it was an actor we didn't know, and he fits so well in the character of Delegado Euclides, and he's a guy from Ceará. He at least I didn't knew him, and I was so happy with his contribution for the movie. He did it so well. That was very rewarding.
Did you go to the Cannes Film Festival this year?
Yes, I was there.
Could you share a little bit about your experience at Cannes? Maybe what you found were the benefits of the Cannes Film Festival, and just kind of what your overall experience was.
I was also in Cannes last year with a movie called Baby, in which I am a screenwriter. It was shown in the Critics Week in Cannes, which was a smaller uh, exhibition. And now this year I went to the competition with a Secret Agent, and it was fantastic because I don't know, to be there in the same exhibition, the same room as so many incredible authors and movie makers I knew from since I don't know my whole life, like the Dardenne brothers and I don't know many incredible movies. The Panahi movie is amazing. It was fantastic. It was like being in the heart of the cinema culture in the world, like with the discussions and the debates and the impressions and the figures. It was super interesting. super rich experience.
Could you share with me a little bit about how being a casting director has influenced your screenwriting, or how screenwriting, being a screenwriter, has influenced your casting?
Yes, because it's all about the character, and the character has like it's when you go, in my opinion, when you go to see a movie, when you go to watch a movie, to have a cinema experience, you want to fall in love with someone. You want to be like be, I don't know, possessed by the admiration you create for someone. So that's what I think that writing and casting fits, because you gotta all be I don't know, in love with the image you're seeing, with the person you know, and with the dilemmas, the conflicts, the whole drama. So that's what I think. When I read a script, I feel something. I feel strong feelings, and when I see an actor, I also feel. So that's what I think, that it have this connection with the strongness of how you feel about them. Uh, of course, writing and understanding of writing is important, because characters has this gotta be shaped. So we shape in these two process. You know, the two process are process of shaping the character.
All right. Well, Gabriel Dominguez, the casting director of The Secret Agent, thank you so much for joining me with this interview, and I genuinely appreciate the time you spent with me.